Hi my beautiful ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today is a get ready with me game day look. So I always love when the Steelers play. As you can tell, I kind of go all out. I love my Steelers and I love representing. So I got my Big Ben jersey on, my Roethlisberger jersey. So today is a game day inspired look. I wore my Steeler earrings, which inspired the 3 diamonds of the Steeler colors, which is gold, red, and blue. I also wanted to do something a little bit more different than they're just black, like, lines on their face. Wanted to do something a little more feminine, so I kind of made it like winged liner. I thought that was like a nice little cute touch. And I just used black and gold on the eyes. It's a very, very simple, easy look. Anybody can do this look, I promise you. It's super easy. But, you know, I got a couple guests coming over for the game. We're going to order some pizza and stuff like that and just hang out. Yay, Steelers! Go Steelers, right? Right. So if you want to see how to get this Steeler-inspired makeup look, then please keep watching. Okay, ladies, how are you today? I already started out by putting some tape on my eyes, and I did my face. All the products will be in the bottom bar below, so don't worry about it. So I did put some tape just so I could have a nice sharp line. I started out with Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear, and I used that as my transition shade, and I did darken up it pretty well, just so when we go in with the black, it's very easy to blend, because black can be very hard to actually blend. So I just went in and used my Sigma 35 blending brush to do that with. So, and if you want to, you could go in with even a lighter color than this. You really didn't even, I didn't even have to go in this dark, but I wanted a nice dark smoky eye, so that's why I chose this color. And it looks like my, I guess it would be left eye is darker than the right, but I promise you it's not. Then I went in with my Milani Bella Gold, and I packed this all over the lid. So I used my Sigma, I think 25 brush for this. So I just patted it all over the lid to get the most color payoff. And these shadows actually are amazing. So as you can see, I'm just packing it all over the lid, getting really nice and opaque as much as I possibly could get it. So then after that, I went in with my Ipsy and NYX, and I used the black in it because it is the blackest black that I own. So I took this really deep into the crease and kind of softly blended it and tapered it up. It's kind of hard to see in here, but where I put the black on the brush, then I flipped it upside down so the black would be blended up into the brown and not into the gold. So I just kept packing it on and packing it on. Then I took my 35 and blended the edges out, and I went in and packed on some more until basically I was happy with the way that it looked. I mean, you could put on as little or as much as you want. You could have did this eye 1,000 different ways, honestly. You could have put like a black base on the outside so it would be even more intense, but I kind of just wanted it to be just a nice soft kind of eye as well as kind of dark at the same time. Now here's where I'm really packing it on the outer corners of the eyes just so it really does stand out, and then just buffing out the edges a little bit again as well right here. And basically the tops of the eyes are done, the shadow is done. So I just touched up a little bit more on the other side of that brush with the gold and just kind of blended those edges where the black and gold meet together. And just so I didn't lose none of that gold payoff, as you can see, I did flip over my brush, but I cut that out. You don't want to see that. Now I went in with my NYX gold liner and just painted this on right over top of the gold. And honestly, I was going to leave it like that. I really didn't want to go in with glitter because glitter can kind of be messy. And I didn't want to spend too much time on my eyes. But I did go in with a little bit of glitter as well, and you will see that here in a minute. So I'm just taking off the tape now. I just used my foundation brush just to kind of put some more product back on. That's it. Just buff it out as much as you can. I just went in with some gold glitter Nothing special. And I only put a little bit, like you can see, just really sparse, just a little bit. I just wanted a little bit of shimmer. And actually, the NYX liner didn't give me enough shimmer. Now I'm just going in with my setting powders for under the eyes and the face. So I like my under eyes really kind of not this bright. So I really had to like buff it out. I should have just used the CoverGirl over my face. But just a little side note, that powder that I use, and I've talked about it many times, it does really make your under eyes white. So you really have to work with it. But I do like how it does, like my my concealer doesn't crease at all. Not at all when I use it. So now I'm just taking the CoverGirl translucent powder and just using this on the entire rest of my face. So, and I did go under my eyes again with it just to kind of buff out some of that white. Now we're going to go in with the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and I just kind of bronzed up the skin some. I really didn't want, like I usually go in with my e.l.f. and really give myself like a striking contour. But it's really weird that I'm going to say this because I ended up going in with the e.l.f. and then I did something that I never do. And that's bake. Like I kind of wanted it, and you'll see like a rounded effect where my cheeks are. Like as if I was smiling constantly, just happy and, you know, glowy. So I did something a little different. And right here is where I'm taking the bronzer in even further because I was like, you know what? Let's do this. I'm just so happy today the Steelers are playing, And yeah, so that's what I did. And I'm just contouring my nose a little bit just to even out the rest of the face because let's be honest, a white-ass nose does not look cute. Now here's where I went in with the e.l.f. bronzer. So I really did just use a little bit of this, like right just on like the third from the ear down to the jaw, like just a little bit, just to give it a little more definition, just right there. I did not take it any further, just to give it, like I said, more definition in the face. And then I went in with my CoverGirl translucent powder, and I used just a regular makeup wedge. And I used the ass end of it and just took it and rounded out my cheeks. And I never do this method ever, but it actually looks really good. I just don't like putting tons of powder on my face. I just think it makes you look dead and like white, but you just blend it out. Just blend it out really good. So now we're going to go to the lower lash line and just use the same shadows you used on top on the bottom. So I'm just going in with Cocoa Bear and the Sigma E30 brush and pencil brush, and then I'm just using an e.l.f. blending brush to just blend that lower lash line out. I did take it down pretty far. Like I said, I wanted it smoky. Now I'm using the Lord & Berry. This eye pencil, it is very creamy. It's amazing, and it stays. It does not move. Usually, waterline pencils, they don't stay very long. This one does. It's like a gel in a pencil form. So I'm really, really liking this. I got this in a BoxyCharm, so yay to BoxyCharm. I did take it into the lower lash line because I am taking the pencil brush, as you can see here, and I'm buffing the black down into the brown. So just gives it a really nice blended, cool effect. So I also did take and blend out that really stark line there a little bit, just again to give it a smoky effect, and just blended everything together to make it look more seamless. I liked it better this way. And I was just, honestly, I was making this shit up as I went. I wanted to use all the colors, and that's what I did. So now I'm just taking some gold under the lower lash line after we dusted that shit off our face. And then after that, we're going to go in with our Girlactik liner and just line the top lash lines. So, and I had a clip of this when I was really, really close, but I figured you guys could basically know what I'm doing. I didn't wing it out. I just lined the upper lash line for the falsies we're going to put on. Using the Ardell Demis, not the Demi Wispies, just the Demis. And I stuck some glue on the back of my hand just so it got tacky. It would be easier and a lot faster to apply it. So I didn't have to wait. So after I do my mascara, that's what I do. So I'm using the Smashbox mascara again, which I'm really surprised that I'm not back with my CoverGirl. And now we're going to apply the falsies. I did put a lot of mascara on my lower lashes because they were painted kind of gold from the gold liner, but we made it work. So now I'm going in with my MAC Pigment and Mellon, and I did wet my brush with my L'Oreal finishing spray just so it would be really intense in that inner corner, and then just did not wet my brush for the brow bone. And I also used this MAC Pigment as a highlight today, and I really, really liked it. Like, you really can't tell, but it really does give you a nice highlight. Like, it really, really does. Like, I was really surprised. I think this is my new favorite highlight for right now, till I can find something better. Now I'm going to go back in with the e.l.f.'s blush, and I'm using the stippling brush to apply this. I usually don't use this e.l.f. blush, but I didn't want anything crazy. So I just sprayed my face with the L'Oreal Makeup Setting Spray, and now we are going to draw on our winged liner football lines that they have. And I was using the Girlactik one, but it didn't work, so I switched to my NYC liner. I love this liner. It's so black, and it's matte. So I winged it out to make it more girly, not just straight across. And I also brought it in like kind of curved in the inside, just so it looked really cute. And then I filled it in. So, and if you have any parts that you need to fix, you can just make them bigger. Like, I would suggest starting out small and then building it up to the intensity that you want. But I think it turned out pretty cool. Like I said, I just went with it. I don't know what the hell I was really wanting to do, but this is what ended up coming out. Thought it was pretty cool. So now I was like, oh, my Steeler earrings. So I got them, stuck them in, and then I was like, oh, I can do some diamonds on the side of my face. So I was like, yeah, they'll look good. I didn't know if I wanted to keep them. So I went back in with the Bella Gold, and on a teeny tiny brush, I just went in and packed that gold in there, and then used the glitter liner to go over top of it to make it more bright. And then I used some red lipstick, and then used some red shadow, and then used a blue liner, and then used a blue shadow. So, like I said, just to make them really bright. And I had a lot of people compliment me on this. I thought it was pretty cool. So, after this, you are pretty much done. So, I did go back in with the NYC liner and outline it because I did lose some of the outline after I filled it in. So, now we're just going to take a nude lipstick because the eyes and the face are pretty much speaking for themselves. No need to put any dark lipstick on. And that is the finished look. So I really hope you liked it. And that's it. So I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching. Okay, ladies, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I absolutely had a ball making it. The little diamonds were inspired by my earrings, of course, so I really hope you like this look, this Steeler-inspired look. And I got some friends coming over. So I wanted to get all dressed up for the game, rocking the Steeler jersey, and yeah, that's it. So very easy, very simple look. You can do this. So thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you're having so much fun here. If there's anything you would like to see, please let me know, and I will do my best to bring it to you. And if you're not new, ladies, thank you for coming back time and time again, supporting me, loving me, showing me just how much you care, and leaving your comments, your very kind words. I absolutely love you with all of my being. I can't even express to you how much I love you. And that's it. This is the end. And thank you for watching. And until next time, go Steelers. I will see you in my next video. Have an awesome day, ladies. Bye.